Today I want to tell you guys about a conversation that I overheard on accident about a week and a half ago in Dubai, in a Dubai building lobby. So I was at the building, at the lobby, doing some work on my laptop, undistracted, and then I overheard a conversation between two staff members of the building. It was an older, about 30-year-old guy and like a 22-year-old woman, and they were actively discussing something. And throughout the whole discussion, the younger woman was actively searching for something and typing something on her laptop. So the older guy expressed his curiosity and asked her what exactly she was doing throughout the whole discussion, to which she replied that she had a part-time job. Okay? The man then expressed obviously the fact that he was impressed by that. Wow, you're able to juggle two jobs at the same time. That is so cool. And then he asked her what exactly that is that she was doing. Now, she said she was an assistant, which is normal. And then she said that her employer is 14 years old. And sitting there right then, something clicked in my mind. I understood that the world is just shifting drastically. When there's people with a stable job, at a building, they're both discussing something, and they're working for people, for kids, 14 years old, that really tells you a lot. And I was like, holy shit. Because I have personally been doing business ever since I was 14 as well. Of course, I didn't have assistants back then, but it just goes on to show how much power you have at a young age right now, and how much of probably a competitive advantage you also have over older people, because you have the knowledge and the understanding of social media, of current trends, of all of these things that you can take advantage of, because everything is shifting from the conservative, brick and mortar businesses to now online businesses. And you as a younger person could take advantage of that so much easier than someone who's older, because they don't even know how to, use YouTube most of the times. So it's just crazy to think about how much of a competitive advantage younger people have. And I'm talking about not like 14 years old, but like up to probably 25, 30 years old. I mean, the younger you are, probably the better. But it's just insane how many opportunities you really have. I mean, I'm a live example of that as someone who is traveling the world. I just turned 18 and make money online. Just had an over $100,000 month on TikTok shop. Just barely turned 18. But there's people that are doing so much better. I mean, that guy has assistants and he's 14. I didn't even know what assistants do when I was 14 years old. Of course, I already had some sort of a business, but I wasn't that advanced. But I guess the moral of the story is today is just an incredibly good time to start if you're a young person. It's just insane the competitive advantage that you have. First of all, because you're young, and on top of that, because you also have access to all of the information, to your peers, to basically all of the things that are easy to build the business upon and to lay the foundation from, the social media understanding and just basically the online world. All of these things is just insane. So if you're someone who's pretty young and you're watching this video right now, I highly encourage you to take action now before this door closes, because eventually it definitely will. And it will become more competitive, in my opinion. There's always going to be opportunities, but now it's just such an incredible opportunity, such an incredible gap that needs to be filled, that is being filled with literal 14-year-old kids that you can fill. It's just ridiculous. And it might sound hypocritical and somewhat uneducated from someone who's 18 myself and who doesn't know what kind of opportunities existed in the past. Perhaps they were even better for younger people, but from what it looks like, they didn't have the online business. They didn't have access to anywhere near as much information as we do today online for free. And on top of that, YouTube and just all of this knowledge out there and connections that you can make on Discord servers. By the way, my Discord server, link in the description, free, and stuff like that. It's just incredible how many things you can get online for free these days. And just our understanding of how everything works online, and our intuitive ability to find things, to build things, to make things online quickly, because that's the place where we grew up as a younger generation, was online pretty much. It's just incomparable to that ability of older people. And that's my point, that it's an incredible advantage. So, yeah. Just kind of been thinking about it this morning. I wanted to share that with you. I hope that kind of inspires you if you're a younger person like me. I'm going to get back to work now.